and I'm going to use it to modify some jar lids for the purposes of, well, usually I say mushroom cultivation, but in this case, it's just mycelium cultivation, mycelium cultivation. And, mycelium needs fresh air exchange. So I'm going to drill some holes in some jar lids and put patches on them. And then I'm going to drill another hole on the same lids and put self-healing injection ports in them. So if that sounds like something you want to watch, stay tuned, because we're going to do it. We're going to do it live, as Bill O'Reilly would say. Shout out to the drunken peasants. They're the only reason I know Bill O'Reilly ever said anything ever. I got my workbench out here. I gotta glue the filter patches. I'm gonna use this. This is glue, not spray paint. These are the self-healing injection ports. And for the filters, I will be right back. That's the one thing I left inside. No? I'm back. I don't use filter patches anymore. This is 3M micro pore tape. And for mushroom cultivation, like on these jar lids like this, the micro pore tape works just fine. It's a proven strategy or technique, and it is way cheaper than dedicated filter patches. Let me adjust the camera just a little bit. Hello, how's everyone doing? Mr. Dude. Ooh, are we building something? Kind of. I'm drilling holes in these jar lids so I can put a filter on them and a self-healing injection port. And why am I doing that? Mushroom cultivation. More specifically though, just mycelium cultivation. Because I learned something very cool at the library, believe it or not. I know. You don't have to fruit mushrooms to make supplements out of them. The mycelium that cultivates in mason jars or grow bags, whatever you decide to cultivate the mycelium in, that mycelium has all of the beneficial properties in it that the mushrooms do. So I've been thinking, oh my God, I gotta grow tons and tons of mushrooms to get HyphÄNation rolling. And thank God I found out that the mycelium, which cultivates way faster than trying to fruit a mushroom, so I can just make tons and tons of jars of mycelium and take that mycelium and whatever grain spawn I decided to use and make supplements out of that. My dad grows mushrooms. Hell yeah. And hello, Josh Allen. It's good to have you here, buddy. What kind of mushrooms does your dad grow? If you don't mind me asking. Now, the workbench that I'm using has lots and lots of holes in it for placing tools. It just so happens to also be good for modifying jar lids. step 1 complete. Then I'm going to put another hole in it. I know that's loud, but trust me, I'm getting the worst of it. The mic has a noise cancellation feature that I hope is working for you guys. That's 1 down, 7 more to go, because I got 8 jars of grain spawn ready to go in the pressure cooker. But after I made up the grain spawn jars, I realized I don't have any more modified lids. They're all in my mushroom farm. So I had to break out all my equipment to make some more. And that is what I'm doing right now. I'm also going to fix my fence around the garden. So I got my brad nailer out here too. Figured I'd take care of both things at once. Have a very productive day. Probably help if I put on some gloves, right? Help myself at least. And this is a 4C or 3C energy drink, like packet, not a bottle of piss or lemonade. I was wrong, it is piss. No, it's not. See if I can pull, or you know what, I can move this easier. Hello, the diddler. Is the Chester from... Is this Chester? He's dead. He's dead, man. I think. What's up, the diddler? And hi to you. Not the diddler, the person before them. They scrolled off by this point. Oh shit, my bad. That's cool. I mean, it sucks that he's dead, but, you know, it's cool. The ladies love Chester Bennington, so, I mean, I'll take it, right? Yep, I moved that enough. Ooh. That was a little more aggressive than I intended it to be. Push it down. You really don't want to be pressing down on the drill whenever you're drilling anything. It was just a bad habit that I, you know, plunged into the table. Let me see if I got any. Subscribe. Thank you, Bill Cosby. I got Bill Cosby and the diddler. I got all the best YouTube fans here today. Thanks, guys. This jar lid is just weird. Like the bottom, usually the silicone is orange, and then the top, it doesn't have any of the markings for like the date that you make the these are canning jars, so they're made to go in a pressure canner. But you see how they have markings where you can write the dates? I guess whoever made these lids is like, we know that you're not using the pressure canner to make beef stew preserves or jam or jelly. They're like, we know you're cultivating mushrooms. And it's like, guilty as charged. But I do like having this bottom bit where you can write the date, because I put my self-healing injection port right in that middle spot. I used to work in part manufacturing. I don't like it. I don't blame you. I used to work in a factory that built mobile homes called Clayton Homes. I did not like it at all. It was by far the hardest job I've ever had. And I have had a lot of jobs, including over-the-road truck driving, which that job isn't difficult from a physical standpoint, but it is mentally, it's stressful. And I'm getting right back into it. Yeah, not over the road. Actually, I'm getting a Class B license so I can drive a school bus, which might honestly be more stressful. I just like the schedule where you get like this middle section of the day off and summers off. That's amazing. And I kind of need that middle part of the day off so I can continue working on HyphÄNation. But I need money to live, obviously, but also to invest more money into HyphÄNation because I need more equipment. There's a hole punch that I saw, like a, let's just say, industrial strength hole punch that can just hole punch in sheet metal, so it'll be fine. Like it'll work great for these aluminum lids. I just don't have the money for it right now. So hence, I'm trying to get my Class B license so I can become a school driver, and that has been a nightmare. Like trying to get my CDL again, and it's just because of California. I'm being serious. It's all California's fault, no joke. I wouldn't want to drive other people's kids around. Like, imagine the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, I die too. So, I don't think that'll be my problem at that point, right? Thoughts on stock trading? It's good. It's great. I wish I had more money to invest in the market. I really wish I had money to invest in the market in February and March, where we were just doing federal level pump and dumps. Then I would be fine not trying to become a bus driver, because I would have made a lifetime worth of money. It's like, it was so obvious that it was a pump and dump, like on the federal level. And I missed it. I didn't have the money to put into it. And that sucks. So from that perspective, stock trading sucks. But from the perspective of actually being useful, it's really good. And it's a pretty consistent way for people to drag themselves out of poverty if they're smart about it. You can also enter poverty through it. So don't think what I'm saying is like guaranteed anything. You know what I mean? Your mileage may vary, is what I'm trying to say. Agreed. Congratulations on 80p sub, bro. 800. I'm assuming you mean 800. Thank you, McDonald. MacDonald. Ooh. Why am I doing one lid at a time? What the hell is wrong with me? I can do all the lids at the same time. Come on, Cody, get it together. And this is me after I quit smoking weed. Could you imagine back when I was fucking chiefing down all day? Oh my god. Woo! Them jar lids is hot. That was a lot of friction. Let's sit down for a moment. Gotta make sure I can't see my address. Fax. So, how is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. Look at these freaking hedge trimmers I got like a couple of, maybe a month and a half ago. Granted, they were only $1. It didn't take long. See, I'm broke. I'm buying gardening equipment from the dollar store. Thus, I'm getting my CDL again. The world won. The world won. It beat me. But I'm coming back for round 2. It beat me in the first round, the first 30 years. The next 30 is mine. Kind of. It's what we on the YouTubes, I asked my audience a few months ago what we should call it. I was in between the mole hawk, and that's what we went with, mole hawk. It's the mixture of a mullet and a mohawk. It's both. What was the other name? I remember I liked the other name a lot, but the people spoke. And, you know, I'm all about some democracy. Until I gain full control, like power, then democracy is going away. But, you know, y'all probably don't want to let that happen for a lot of reasons. It was the Mohawk. And what was the other one? Mohawk, mullet, and mohawk. What was the other one? Yes. Party in the front, business in the back. I don't know. I think if you expect me to be business class, you're going to be disappointed. Like, I guess I could slick back my hair and pretend that I'm just like this. Maybe put a ponytail in it, which is how I wore it for years. I didn't actually do like the front facing mohawk until about 6 months ago. Are you an amalgamation of every hipster around? Oh, trend of the past 20 years. See, what's funny about that is I set the freaking trends, bozo. Jesus Christ. It's like everyone I talk to that sees my hair tells me, oh my God, like in person. Of course, everyone on YouTube is a fucking asshole. But people in real life, when they see my hair, they're like, oh my God, I love that. I've never seen it before. That's so unique. So you're barking up the wrong tree, Taylor Trick. Oh my God. Is that name an amalgamation of every country hick hillbilly ever conceived of over the past 20 years? Just asking. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You can fuck off. Yeah, that's where I am today, just so you know. And it was a fucked up question. Like, how the fuck did you think I was going to take that? It's like, hey, did you know that you're the most unoriginal person in the world, Cody? Did you know that? And then I fucking get on your case and you're like, I'm just asking questions, man. Wow. You're either a baby or a fucking moron, okay? Jesus. I'm done playing nice with these fools. I don't know if y'all noticed that. That thin-skinned. Oh yeah, I'm that thin-skinned. You see it. Yeah, I am super thin-skinned. Come on, hurl some more insults at me. Maybe I can crash out. That's what everyone likes right now, is crashing out. So come on, keep it coming. Come on. This is your time. I am giving you the space to make me crash out. Let's go. No, I don't want your fucking apology, you little bitch. Insult me some more. Make me crash out or fucking leave. Those are your options. So come on, keep them coming. Keep the insults coming. I'm ready for it. I'll put on some skin thickening cream if that exists. Oh yeah, I quit smoking weed. Did I mention that yet? I had to quit smoking weed because whenever I go to get a job with the school district, they're going to drug test me. So, and I quit drinking a little over 2 years ago. So, as far as stress goes, I'm there. Fuck, gotta do a dab, brother. Ha 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 ha. Well, I can't. If you just listen to me a little bit, you tell them, boss. Thank you. Too bad I won't do either. Okay, little baby. Have you ever been diagnosed with, I don't even know what that is, so let's just say no. How long did the mustache take? It took about 2 years. Um, for real though, I couldn't grow facial hair until I hit 30. So I know I'm a bit of a anomaly on that front, but it took me 2 years. It doesn't look great today. I put pomade in it instead of wax because wax is kind of expensive, you know? And like I keep saying, I am broke. I am super broke. And YouTube, it's like every month I hit almost 200 hours of of watch time, but it's like, no, you're not eligible for monetization yet. You don't have enough watch time. I'm like, is it like 1,000 hours in 1 month? Does it not accrue over time? I guess not. Yeah, good for you. I'm happy for you. Shambles. That's very nice to hear. Thank you, TV Dreams. Thank you. I appreciate that. I could still smoke cigarettes, though. You know, just slowly kill myself. But, you know, who isn't doing that with something or another, right? You feel wrong for enjoying my mental illness. You make me chuckle. I feel bad for enjoying your mental illness. Well, I can make you happy, so that's good. I mean, you personally, I don't know you or care about you at all, so it has no bearing on my actual life, but if I could bring you a little joy, cool, I'm happy. There's a long one. To be monetized and earn from YouTube Shorts. Oh, I'm not trying to do YouTube Shorts monetization because I've already heard that that's really garbage. And like, you got to get 3 million views in 90 days for shorts to be monetized. And like, I'm just not that interesting, guys. I would like to be, but I'm just not. And then even once you hit that metric, you still don't really make much money at all off of them. So it's just one of them things, you know? What the hell is Zackle? I feel like that's a D's nuts kind of joke, but you're not here in person to make that kind of joke. Look, to the Tyler person, I was fucking with them. It is so astounding to me how naive people on YouTube are. It's just so weird. It's like, are you all literally children? I said this video is, or this live stream isn't for children. So if you're a child, go away. This isn't for you. I mean, it would be nice, but really I would need to start streaming more and making more videos, but I'm just so busy with other stuff all the damn time. Like, I can't give too much information out on the internet, you know, but let's just say I have zero support from any angle. Zero. Like, zero. It's intense. And it's been that way for pretty much my whole life, so I've adapted to it, but whenever people start asking a bunch of questions, it's like, I don't really know what to say. I just don't have any support, period. I don't have support. And I really never have. So I'm just out here doing my thing, just trying my best. I mean, I just want money, really. Like, if it's through my YouTube channel, or if a bunch of money falls in my lap from the sky, or if I win the lottery, or just whatever. I just need money to take care of lots and lots of things. Mainly stuff to do with my teeth. Where's Tyler at? You're supposed to be antagonizing me. Where are you? Come back, Tyler. Come on, Tyler, or Taylor, whatever your name was. You're supposed to be my antagonizer on this stream. You keep the chats going. When you antagonize me and I get to crash out more, there's a lot of comments. So come on, give me another insult. Insult me again, or you're a beta. Do you really want to be a beta and to have it proven on camera that you're a beta? I wouldn't want that. I was just joking with you. Best of luck to you. Who's Pops 1970? Did Taylor change their name? Did Taylor stuff their tail between their legs, change their name, and peace out? Beta! Oh my God! Woo! You don't see that a lot. Move to Canada. I wish I could. Oh my God. And that gives me the perfect opportunity to rail on Canada. I am so pissed off at Canada right now. And really, I've been pissed off at Canada for a very long time. But the reason I'm pissed off at Canada right now is because so many right-wing grifters like to come down south to America and stir the pot and just cause all kinds of terrible stuff to happen in my home country. And then they get to go home to Canada with the bag full of money they just made. And they get to go home to their functional government and their nationalized health care. And, you know, they seriously get to laugh all the way to the bank at America's expense. And a bunch of dumb fuck Americans look at these right-wing Canadian grifters and get on their knees and start sucking. It makes me sick. Thank you, Pops. What's up? Where are we at? We are in Texas. Functional government. Hey, have you seen America's government recently? So, yeah. Why am I hiding the Epstein? I am all over those files. Like, seriously? Like, all the people on the left and stuff are like, release the Epstein files. Why are you doing all this stuff to distract from the Epstein files? And I'm just sitting over here like, I don't know about that, guys. You know, could y'all chill out on the Epstein file stuff, guys, please? Because, like, I don't want to get canceled. Not again. I mean, last time I got canceled, granted, it was in LA. And, you know, it's mostly been swept under the rug at this point. But I really feel like my name being all over the Epstein files will stick a little bit harder. You know, I don't know. But at the same time, Americans forget so quickly. Like I said, my last cancellation got swept under the rug pretty quick. So maybe this time will be the same, but I don't know. Canada isn't that far off from the USA in that fact. I mean, please explain your argument to how we're not so different after all. And that does nothing to argue against what I said about right-wing grifters coming down from Canada just to stir our pot up and then go up to Canada with their bag full of money laughing at our dumb asses. Thank you. Thank you, Pops. Everyone else, subscribe and like the stream as well. Follow Pop's lead. I should probably get back to work, shouldn't I? That's one of the ways I'm going to try to make money, is freaking making dog treats and health supplements out of mycelium, cordyceps, lion's mane, and reishi, potentially turkey tail, potentially, but I'm not sure 100% about that one. People, turkey tail is healthy, and I think it might be a cordyceps. I have to look at one of the books, but what am I pushing? Right now, nothing, unfortunately, but talk to me in a couple of months. Hopefully I'll be pushing all kinds of stuff. Liberty caps. I never did get any Liberty caps spores, you know. This website called True Blue Genetics, they sell a ton of liquid cultures that, you know, it's quicker than buying spores, but a lot of the stuff I bought from them comes contaminated. Like, I'll inoculate 20 jars with some liquid culture I got from them, and every one of them will contaminate in the jar. So, like, I know it's coming from the liquid culture because I only inoculate stuff after I sterilize it. So anything alive in the jar, is coming from a syringe I inoculate it with. So I've gotten really good cultures from True Blue Genetics, but most of the time, the cultures I get from them come pre-contaminated, and that freaking sucks. My next step, one of the big investments I really need to make in HyphÄNation, is I need to get all of the equipment for agar. And that's not just to test my liquid cultures to make sure they don't come in contaminated, but also you can get spore syringes and isolate, 2 spores from similar species of mushrooms. And if the mycelium hyphae, if the hyphae connects in the agar, that's a new genetics. That's like a fresh, healthy, new mushroom, mycelium. And then you can take that and, have fresh stuff. I think it's called, whenever it does that, I think it's called rhizomorph. I've heard rhizomorph in a lot of different terms when it comes to mushroom cultivation, but I think whenever you get 2 spores to connect, like the hyphae from 2 spores to connect and form a new genetics, I don't want to say species because I'm pretty sure that would not be accurate, but whenever you isolate 2 spores and grow them on an agar, if the hyphae in the mycelium is compatible, it'll connect and form what I believe is called a rhizomorph, which is a brand new, fresh strain. Yeah, strain. It's a brand new, fresh strain. I'm sorry, I have problems with S's if you can't tell. A mushroom, a brand new strain of mushroom that hasn't, what's that other word? Senescence? Basically aging. Senescence. Senescence. I think that's the word. You ever try growing laughing gems? No. The last 2 times I watched was some guy dressed like an Egyptian talking about how the world will end, and the next one a preacher. That wasn't me. It's near impossible to grow liberty caps unless you use blood meal. Okay. Liberty caps, kettle. I mean, what do you here do? I mean, what do you hear? HERE, dude. I think maybe you use the wrong here. Try again, buddy. Go away. Go away. You know what's funny? Or maybe it's not funny. I don't know. I didn't find it that funny. I have ordered Golden Teacher spore syringes and Golden Teacher like liquid culture, like live liquid culture. I have never gotten a Golden Teacher to fruit. It's supposed to be like baby's first mushroom. I can't do it. I can't get them to fruit. I don't know why. I watch videos about them. I read books about them. Like, I'm up at the library all the damn time getting all the mushroom books they have, which unfortunately isn't a lot, but I get them. I cycle through them. I make agar from seaweed from the local beach area. Oh, local beach, haha. I wish I lived near the beach. I grew up on the Gulf Coast, so just being near the water was always something I did, I guess. It was always the environment I was in. And the next time I move, which I definitely will at some point, it'll be a couple of years because, well, everybody knows that everything is fucked right now and I'm part of everything. But next time I move, I definitely want to be near the coastline. Which coast? I guess we'll find out what's the most affordable. I think none of them are. Except for where I grew up in New Orleans. That's right on the water and it's falling apart, so it's very cheap to move there. You know, it's like, it's in Louisiana. I love New Orleans. It's my home. It's where I'm from. And the city is very blue, but oh my God, Louisiana, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to Louisiana. Please, please no. I guess you could say I'm a Katrina transplant, you know. Ton of people moved to Texas after Katrina. And cigarette went out. What is the safest shroom for the first time user? I mean, my opinion is that they're all the same. Like, some have different feels, people say. Like, to me, they all take you to the same place. You're all going in the same direction. You're all in the same car together. It doesn't matter if you took a mushroom or LSD or LSA, or the only thing I would say is kind of different is smoking DMT. And the only reason that's different is because it's not like you're on the bus together with DMT. It's like you're on a bullet train just whizzing right by everybody. Like, DMT is crazy. But you still get to the same place. You just get there way faster with DMT. You don't want to, if you feel that way, you probably just don't want to mess with it at all. You make your own DMT. That's cool. My cousin did that once. He gave me some. It was, I mean, I guess it was good. I don't know. He gave me a vial of it and I smoked it like a dozen times. And, you know, I went to hyperspace. I did the whole DMT thing. And it was okay, but, you know, it's not that great. It's good, but it's not all it's hyped up to be, not in my opinion. Those freaking... This is going to sound really messed up, so I know that going into what I'm about to say. But whenever the Australian wildfires happened about 4 or 5 years ago, oh man, like people were like, oh no, the koalas and all this crap. It's like, no, do you know what those trees are? Do you know? I mean, of course, the average person isn't going to know that the ashwagandha trees is how you make DMT. So I didn't get that bent out of shape about it, but just watching that stuff on the news was like, oh my God, that's not good. For some, I got to be careful, make sure my address. I've made that mistake a few times. There we go. I think that's good. Maybe. Perhaps. This next bit is probably going to be kind of boring because it's just going to be me drilling a bunch of holes and a bunch of lids. So feel free to not stick around. And it's also going to be loud. So, you know, I won't feel bad if I come back to 0 viewers. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm a professional, y'all. Ah, God dang it. I got a buddy in Mexico that ships me the mimosa root bark for dirt cheap. I subbed and will be back at some point in the future. Ahaha. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Shambles. Well, everybody left because I was drilling. So that makes sense. Peace out, nobody.